Have you ever noticed how an oil painting starts off vibrant, but loses its gloss as it dries? If you've asked, how can I stop my painting from sinking in? You're in the right place. Let's explore how to keep your colors rich and luminous from start to finish. Welcome back to Painting Best Practices. Today we're talking about sinking in, those stubborn, matte patches that appear once oil paint dries. So what causes it? Essentially, the oil in your paint seeps into an overly absorbent layer below. When that happens, any remaining binder on the surface conforms to the microscopic texture of the pigment, scattering light and creating a duller finish. Let's walk through the most common causes of sinking in, and more importantly, how you can prevent it. Now that we've defined sinking in, let's take a closer look at how it impacts your work. When surface oil diminishes, passages lose value and saturation, disrupting the overall harmony of the painting. This loss of vibrancy also breaks the sense of cohesion you're aiming for, especially in darker areas where a deep saturated finish is essential. Understanding how these dull spots form is the first step toward preventing them and keeping your artwork rich and harmonious. One common cause of sinking in is an overly absorbent surface, often found in store-bought canvases primed with acrylic or thin oil grounds. These surfaces contain more pigment and less binder, which makes them more porous and prone to soaking up the oil from your paint. With acrylic primers in particular, the large size of the polymer molecules increases oil absorption. As the oil sinks in, pigment particles are left exposed, and the paint dries with a dull, matte appearance. To fix this, apply one or more coats of an oil or alkyd primer. Thin layers work best, and make sure each coat is fully dry before continuing to paint. Another common cause of sinking in is overusing solvents. While it's great for blocking in or underpainting, too much solvent can thin your paint to the point where the binder seeps into the layer below. Try moderating your solvent use and consider introducing bodied oil, often called stand oil, to increase the viscosity of your paint. Bodied oil resists sinking in better than thinner, unbodied oils because its large molecules create a physical barrier that holds back the more easily absorbed, smaller molecule oils of refined linseed oil. This phenomenon, known as holdout in the coatings industry, allows more of the binder to remain near the surface, helping the paint retain its gloss. A good way to picture this is to think of long hair clogging a shower drain. It prevents the water from draining quickly, much like bodied oil slows the absorption of other oils into a porous surface. Earth colors, such as raw or burnt umber, and black pigment like lamp black and carbon black, are more prone to sinking in because they absorb a large amount of oil. Their porous structure allows more binder to soak in, leaving pigment exposed at the surface. As a result, these areas can dry with a dull, matte appearance. Adding bodied oil to these pigments helps maintain surface gloss and prevents them from drying matte. It also improves flow and subtly smooths out brushwork, further reducing the appearance of dull spots. To further reduce the risk of sinking in, allow each paint layer to dry thoroughly before continuing. This allows the oil binder time to polymerize, minimizing binder migration into the lower layers. To learn how to deal with areas that have already sunk in or appear matte after drying, watch our next video, How to Fix Dull Spots in Oil Paintings, Correcting Sinking In, where we go into detail on oiling out, varnishing, and other remedies for restoring color depth and gloss. Preventing sinking in is all about managing the balance between absorbency and binder from the very beginning. Ensure your surface isn't too porous, manage your solvent use wisely, and pay attention to pigments that are prone to sinking in. A thoughtful approach will keep your colors vibrant and your painting consistent. Still have questions about preventing sinking in or other aspects of the painting process? Let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to see more tips and tricks that keep your art looking its best, like and subscribe to this video. Until next time, keep painting with confidence and enjoy the vibrant, lasting colors you set out to achieve.